Hey everyone, so I'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Bumblebee. I've been pretty excited for this figure, and he arrived quicker than I thought he would, because I pre-ordered him in May, and then he came in June. So, I'm not mad about it. Now I have a cool G1 Bumblebee for my shelf. But taking a look at the packaging, moving Bumblebee out the way. As you can see, it's the open window that you can reach your hand inside and touch the figure. You got an image of Bumblebee at the front, 86, number 29 in this 86 subline. Bumblebee at the front, Transformers on the side, Transformers the movie on the top, Transformers the movie on the side. You got Bumblebee, the 86. You got Bumblebee again on the back, Bumblebee again, Transformers in 23 steps. And then you got a bio here, you got words and stuff, and barcodes and things, words on the bottom. But let's just take a look at the figure. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with this figure. Looking at it, this is G1 Bumblebee. It's got all the blockiness and stuff. The details are there. Look at the feet. This is G1 Bumblebee's feet. But taking a look at the head sculpt, I really like it. Got some silver paint for the face, some blue for the eyes. It's very good. The Origins Bumblebee head sculpt I did like, but it was too squished. This one, it's more, it's just proportionally just better for me. You got his arms right here, some nice sculpted detail on it. You got an Autobot logo on the front of his chest. And the paint doesn't really match that well, but in normal lighting, just standing on the shelf, you don't really notice it that much. But even right here, you got some detail right there on that part. The legs has some sculpted detail on it. And then you got his big feet. Look really good. This figure cleans up really well. Doesn't have much kibble on him. I mean, he doesn't have the tire that's supposed to be back here, but it's fine. Yeah, figure looks really good. The only issue that I would have is that some of the yellows don't match, like on the crotch, and then the arms or forearms. It doesn't really match the bright yellow that the feet and the chest have, or the back or the head. But it doesn't really bother me too much because I don't really notice it as often. For accessories, he just comes with his little blaster right here, and it's done in a nice silver paint. And of course, he can just hold it in his hand, or you can peg it onto the back as storage if you will want. For articulation, there's a ball joint up at the head, so you can only look up that far, which is disappointing. You can't really look down. Got not that much tilt, rotation. Ball joint at the arm goes up that far. Can rotate around 360. Bicep rotation. Single jointed bend at the elbow gets you 90. He has a wrist rotation. He does have a waist rotation. Leg can kick up that far, can kick back that far, can go out all the way. Thigh rotation. Single jointed bend at the knee. It's kind of tight to do, but there you go. And it goes 90, and you can simulate a double joint if you bend the foot a bit, so you can get a bit more range out of there. But there's, I thought that was rotation of the foot, there's not, but there's ankle pivot as well. So overall, he's pretty well articulated for such a tiny little action figure. Measuring out the Bumblebee, he stands at I just knocked him over. He stands at about 4 inches tall. So, of course, he's not that tall. That is perfect sizing for him because he looks so good next to 86 Jazz and Earthrise Prime. Here he is next to Cliff Jumper and Wheeljack. Here he is with another mini-bot being Brawn, and then here is Spike. Here he is next to Ratchet, because I thought it would be funny. Here he is next to Jetfire. And Jetfire is just absolutely massive. And for the last comparison, here he is next to Animated Bee and Origins Bumblebee, which this is the old Bumblebee I had on my G1 shelf, but now I have this one to replace this one. I'm still gonna have this one on my display. He's gonna be hanging from the ceiling in this vehicle mode, so he's still gonna have a use. Transformation time. So first I like to come up at the feet and just hinge this door section out, and then this little piece right here you just fold up. It would just tab in right there. Do the same thing on the other side. Just leave the feet there for right now. Take the arms, bend the elbows up, then you untab this backpack. Right, hinge that up. Take the front chest, unpeg that, and then there's a little hinge that will come off from here. Just push the head into that little cavity, close that up, and then rotate the arms back a bit. You're going to take these wheel parts, rotate these all the way around, and then there's a slot right here that this tab is going to go into. Just tab the arms together, and then just fold this back section so it tabs in like so. May take a bit of fiddling, but you'll eventually get it. And move the legs up. There's a slot right here that tab will go into. There. And then just bend the knee right here. And then bend it to where this will go into here. Do that on both sides. Tap the front together. Make sure everything is tabbed in securely. And there you have Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. I have to say, I really like this thing. It's so tiny and adorable. Looks really good. It's got painted on windows, not clear plastic like some other figures. It's got two Autobot logos, one on the chest and one on the, or what was the chest, and then one on the front of the hood. It's actually hidden in robo mode, which is nice. The bumper right here, the headlights is picked out in silver. Got silver on the rims of the tires. Red for the headlights, some more. That black paint for the bumper. It's got pinned wheels as well. So it can roll really good. No problem. And then on the bottom, cleans up pretty well. Just a really nice vehicle mode. Comparison series next to Jazz and Optimus Prime. And here's Animated and Origins Bumblebee. I forgot to mention you can put the gun back on this tab right here for storage, and I don't think it looks bad. It's not the worst storage. And overall, I really like this figure. It is so good. It's so G1, so articulated. The transformation is fun. It's not too hard. It's just such a good figure. My only issue is that the paint doesn't really match that well, and the plastic doesn't match that well in some places. But other than that, it is such a good figure. This figure is definitely getting a solid 9 out of 10. But anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye.